we invested in a startup called Better. And the founder, when she came to me, she was like, okay, so have you ever tried to file basically get an insurance reimbursement, health insurance reimbursement for like a therapy bill or acupuncture bill, these various things that are not normally covered by your health insurance? And I was like, I don't know. If I get one of these bills, like I just pay it. I don't even think about it, right? And she's like, well, yeah, there's a reason for that, right? You're one of the very fortunate few who doesn't really worry about that. But for a lot of Americans, right, I ostensibly knew how many Americans were in debt because of health, right? That's a glaring statistic, but unless you feel it, it sort of doesn't hit the radar. But she knew it, she felt it, and she said, this is why we're building this. We're making it so, like, they literally let you take a photo of the bill you get, and magically, like, money shows up a few weeks later, assuming you win the claim, right? They use software to do all that work of literally being on hold, right? They've hacked it with lots of software to go through being on hold, pushing 4, pushing 6, saying your name, saying your birthday, so that someone who's like a working parent doesn't have to worry about doing that. They just take a photo and it goes. And I was like, that really is better. Like, great, like, here's money, please go make this. And I think what is happening, and you know, as you have more and more role models, more and more leaders, more and more people like explicitly putting money to work in this regard, we're going to get better ideas, and we're going to get more companies that are actually fulfilling the promise. So please don't judge us by our grilled cheese startups or our $500 juice machine startups. By all means criticize, because that's all fair. But I think there's a shift that is happening, and so I would not throw out the whole Silicon Valley baby with the bathwater, because there are some really amazing founders who are working on great stuff.
Well, I'm personally very happy that you're investing in that in the health company, because having gone through this with my grandmother and having to submit all the claim forms, it was a very painful process, which if I hadn't had the time, and I'm fairly educated and I know how to do this, it took me over a week to figure out one form.
The turning point for me was, she was like, well, just do it next time, try it yourself. And I was like, okay, and I found a claim form, and I called, and I was like, oh my God.
Right?
Like, I thought I went to college, like I thought I knew, no, and that's I think you were talking about how much you get motivated by the social injustice of things, right? Like, how upsetting it was because like I'm sitting here, I should be able to do this. I can't even do this. I'm frustrated by this, and these health insurance companies are deliberately making this a pain in the ass so they don't have to give people money back. And that triggered that same nerve that you were talking about, and it's just like, and then it also becomes an unfair advantage the company has with recruiting, because we are all competing for a very small pool of super talented people. And we know everyone in our office, like at Reddit, everyone in all of our offices, let's be real, all of our stars, especially in tech, could go get a job 1,000 places right now. They could walk down the street in San Francisco and someone would hand them money to go start a company. And if you have a true purpose and a true reason for people to want to wake up and come to work, that's a competitive advantage to recruit them and to retain them.